He, immigration attorney, here to help you fight for your rights. With the recent administration and the policy changes, there's been a lot of confusion and fear. And this confusion extends not only to people applying for benefits, the immigrants. This confusion also extends to the adjudicators. And I'll give you an example of what I mean. Recently, I represent asylum applicants who've been granted asylum and they apply for their green cards. And I've had a recent interview where they call the asylum green card applicant to come in, and which was very surprising to me because generally, if you're granted asylum and you're here for 1 year, you can apply for green cards, and you've already had a hearing, you've already had a court hearing before the immigration judge, and most of the issues are decided. You pretty much have to prove your 1 year presence. That's pretty much it. But one of my clients was called to come in to the adjustment status interview room. And because of the current situation, I was invited to go with him. And during the interview, I was able to speak with the adjudicator, and the adjudicator was confused. He was confused about um, whether that client had legal entry to the U.S., which is a prerequisite for an adjustment of status application to become a green card holder, except if you're an asylee. There's an exception in the Code of Federal Regulations where you don't need proof of legal entry to have a green card if you've been granted asylum status in the United States. And during that interview, that was the question that the interviewer asked my client if he can provide a legal proof of entry, which was not a proper question. And I told the interviewer that the law says that you don't need to have proof of legal entry to become a green card holder after getting asylum status. And I even quoted the federal regulations. And in response, the interviewer told me that um, because of the current climate, because of the administration, a lot of things are in doubt. But because my client had a seasoned, experienced immigration attorney with him to explain the nuances of the law and to explain the correct interpretation of the law, my client was ultimately granted that green card, notwithstanding the confusion on both sides. So again, my name is Ife He. If you have any questions about immigration benefits, especially in this tumultuous period of time, give me a call.